What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today is day one of the Echoes of Dissent season. We are grinding our way through, and be prepared, these first couple of weeks you're going to need to be pretty active in the game to not fall behind if you're really worried about competition. There's lots of things to get from the milestone rewards. You probably already claimed all your records for the previous season, which is going to help you get some summons done and such, but you can see right here the state of where we are at. We are 3% already through the season on day one. In previous seasons, they've been pretty short. They've only lasted like 3 to 4 weeks as far as the main storyline goes. And if you want to make sure you guys are really caught up in things, we need to break this down and tell you guys what you need to get done on day one. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's talk about the Echoes of Dissent. So first and foremost, the AFK Progress has been fully reset. Now, they have kept the same strategy of putting today's efficiency limit reached. Essentially what this is there's a daily limit for the AFK rewards. Once you reach that, your AFK rewards will stop increasing for the day. Now, you can see right here, it tells you every day what the limit is going to be going to. And you can see we've already reached our limit and we're still continuing to push on ourselves. There are different phases as well this time. There's going to be 3 different phases, each including the normal and the infinite stages. There's 900 normal stages and they do not reset within those phases. So it's kind of a cool little thing that they're doing. It's almost like a phase within a season here. I do kind of like this. I will say though, pushing as far as you can get as quickly as possible is going to be important, because one thing that they do have in the regular AFK Progress checkpoints are going to be season training manuals. And you guys all know the power you get from leveling up your heroes in the early game is extremely powerful. Taking all of your heroes from the 240 and leveling them up. I think we've already gotten our heroes over at level 300, which is only acquirable for, you know, people that are spending a bit of money on the game. We're at 306 across the board. Beyond that too, you're also going to be getting a ton of equipment. However, don't craft any equipment until you've gone through the first day's story and you've done your Dream Realm progression. So that kind of moves me on to number 2. Well, number 1 is, of course, continue to do your progression here. Try to just grind it out. Use the records that other people have been using. Use the auto battle as often as possible. Let it just sit behind the background. Grind it out while you're doing other things, because again, they are of course having the entire storyline that has tons of extra rewards. Now, this is actually going to be a first 2-day type thing. It looks like they're even slowing it down a little bit more so that every day you don't have to jump on, grind a bunch of game modes, grind out the campaign to make sure you're pushed as far as possible. We still have another day and 8 hours, aka 2 days from the start of the season, to continue unlocking your conditions here, because again, we have all these different locations right now. There's lots of things to farm up. One thing you'll note, and just so you guys don't like go crazy with it, this section is I don't think you're able to get to just yet. I think that's actually going to be unlocked a little bit later on, so just keep that in mind. But again, there's a lot of things to go through on this map. There's all the new fishing spots you want to hit, and there's another thing that is brand new, Voyage of Wonders. So this is a very interesting game mode if it doesn't freeze up on me. Today, all you can actually go through and do is the 2 trials right now. So there's like tutorials to go through today and learn about this, and then starting, I believe, tomorrow. So I guess, yeah, tomorrow is going to be the day that you can actually start going through it. Each one of these is going to unlock on a 2-day basis, it looks like, all the way up to 12 days. And this is a kind of cool game mode. It's very simple. On the tutorial, they already build teams for you, but this, I think, is going to be very similar to like AFK arenas. Oh, I forget the name of the system, but there's like a bunch of maps. There's puzzles you can see. We got like the laser towers and stuff. There's a bunch of different things we're gonna have to go through. You have stamina on your team. You're not gonna be able to create your team going in, and that's gonna get you guys a bunch of different rewards. Of course, going and voyaging through these different locations are gonna get you tons of diamonds, and nicely enough, they're going to be giving you the epic invite letters instead of just the regular invite letters, which I think is a really, really cool thing. So making sure you get all these little side things done, getting everything on your world map taken care of. There's a couple of side quests as well that you can get done that we already kind of grinded our way through, and all those things are going to be really, really cool. You can actually see one of the primal bosses is already sitting up here on the map. Not a release thing for like what, 82 days? That's almost 3 months, so that's going to be a very late season 1. But make sure you're going around, make sure you're getting all the progression you can already get. That's going to be really good. And of course, Voyage of Wonders is pinned on this map for you guys as well. Now, beyond that, there are, of course, some ongoing events as well as some new ones. Beware, your season districts will have updated. You're not going to be going up against the same people every single season. Looks like I'm in District 23 this time. Make sure you guys get a couple things going here. Number one, just continue to grind out your Fairy Sonata. We got less than a week on this to finish it out to get as many rewards as you want. As with every new season or when you start the game, we have a new of 7-day login event. You just log in, you get these epic invites, and then this chest is actually really good. Getting copies for Sonya is very, very powerful. This is a hero that you definitely want to prioritize in a lot of different game modes, especially Dream Realm. If you for some reason don't want any of them, you can go for diamonds. I really don't recommend it. We of course have a brand new Hypogean hero. I'm going to talk about this a little bit later today, but I honestly don't think we're going to be building this champion. Overall, she seems like, again, most of the Celestial and Hypogean are mainly PvP type heroes, which I'm kind of cool with. She's okay. She's like pretty solid, maybe like an A tier in like AFK stages. She doesn't seem to be one for Dream Realm. So if she's not for Dream Realm, she's probably not for you. However, there is a kind of just daily login and special login. Get your PvP battle done, participate in a bunch of battles. You'll be able to get some stellar crystals. You're going to also get some temporal essence for Kulu if you do decide to build her. Me personally, even on an account like mine, I don't think she's necessary. I think it's going to be a skip, but let me see what the verdict does in the hero, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. Of course, we still have less than a week left on the Fairy Tale summons, and we also have a new Wilder hero. You'd think he kind of looks Graveborn, to be honest, but he is a Wilder S tier Indris. Again, we're going to talk about this hero a little bit later. You can probably safely summon for this hero because it is a brand new season. We will eventually get swap tickets, but if you are on tight on resources, I would probably hold off. He doesn't seem that meta in any location, so just keep that in mind. Those are the things you need to take care of. And then of course there's the brand new season. Number one, make sure you grind out as many as many free arena battles as possible. Most people, that's going to be like 7 of them. You want to grind these out not only just for the weekly rewards and everything, but of course there's a lot of side benefits to doing both arena and supreme arena. Number one, of course, your rank going up higher means your daily rewards are going to be going up as you go up through the ranks. I did a bunch of extra ones to the point where they're costing 200, but remember, every time you get victories in stages, you up like 200-300 stages at a time, that is going to be a huge amount of diamonds coming right back to you. So very important. Legend Trial is one you want to grind out as well. This one can be tedious because there's no AFK behind the scenes grinding on this. You just have to let the auto battler go. I got up to 25 and 21 pretty easily in these respectively. And remember, tomorrow is Sunday, so I believe they will all be open tomorrow if for some reason you miss it out. However, the fact that they are giving some of the artifact essence is something that is going to help you progress. In the first week, you can get all 3 of these. The Elder Bow spell, which is kind of a cool one, fires a giant arrow from your Merlin character. Really, really awesome. We have Shadow Blast, which is a very offensive execution, defense, penetration, and the traditional healing type artifact right out of the gate. Not as important like getting super progression on these, but leveling one of them up is important because, again, something to focus on the very first day is going to be the season's noble path, because yes, there are even more season manuals in this, and if you do want to do what I did and did the bonus purchases, the only time I buy like the legendary one is at the beginning of the season because it gives you a free 20 levels, and 20 levels, as you guys can see, is quite a bit of season manuals in here. They're going to add up over and over. Now, you don't need to get the paid side at all. I didn't see any thing except, special chests and everything and current season stuff on the right side. All of the season manuals are completely free. It's just getting those first 20 levels right out of the gate, gives you a level advantage. So keep that in mind. That is going to be something important. And of course, the season quest, kind of a cool thing they have here, talking about the phases. We have 3 total phases, it looks like, with different resonance caps. So we're going to be capping off the first month and a week, so like 5 weeks at level 600. And they're gonna be, you can see certain things are definitely going to be capped out, and they're throttling you back, so that I think this is going to be a better result for free to play or low spenders, where the whales just can't get so far ahead in AFK progress and levels that it's hard to keep up. We of course have the throttles in places like Dreamland where it doesn't matter as much, but again, at the end of the day, making sure these are getting capped out is important. You can see like some of these season milestone rewards that you're going to get are for upgrading the artifact like we talked about, but there's a weekly cap anyway. We're about to hit it anyway. You can, of course, get the monthly card, and it gives you an extra week's worth, but I mean, that's not a huge amount. The next one's locked behind the next week anyway. You can see there's tons of new artifacts coming our way, and it looks like we are weeks away, potentially, from an A level swap, and even further from the S level swap. So this is why it's probably not necessarily a great idea to go for the new S level Wilder Indris hero. I would just comfortably wait for right now, because of course there's lots of things to get done. Activeness is important. Time limited is kind of cool, getting more additional summons and such. Upgrades is again one of the very important things about the early season, because there are a ton of season manuals coming your way. Granted, they are time gated. You can see they're time gating a lot of it, actually. The first Supreme plus times 20 is 8 hours away. That one, they're putting it behind a day, which is, it's all right. This is where you see a lot of them are much further down the road, all the way like 71 days out and everything. So they're really planning ahead on this one. They're letting some people that do have the higher count of Supreme heroes to get a little bit of advantage, but it's not as crazy as it has been in the past season. So making sure you grind all these things out. Make sure you check your inventory to see if you have any dust or anything that you can use for hero essence or anything like that. Level up your team, and then once you do get some Dream Realm battles in, that's gonna be really important, because you get a ridiculous amount of these season forging stones, and you get through the whole story mode. Then you can come back and revisit your equipment and do any upgrades you can. It looks like I'm fully upgraded out for what my capability is. Don't do it before then, otherwise you're just gonna be wasting a lot of resources. Without doing Dream Realm yet, season forging stones are very, very limited from the story mode and AFK battles, so just keep that in mind. And of course, just keep grinding these out as far as possible, get as far as you want, because again, there's more season manuals in these stages. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think about this brand new season. I'm hyped. I love it. Every time a new season comes around, it feels good. The rewards seem pretty decent so far, and the daily grind hasn't been too bad. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We are back going 100% on AFK Journey, and I'll see you guys next time.